What's going on, fam? We're going to talk about Dame Dash, so make sure y'all like the stream as you come in. I'm going to play his instrumentals, and I'm going to come back with my commentary. All right? Yo. Perfect. What's up? Make sure you like the stream. Make sure you like the stream, people. I am back live on this Friday. Shout out to everybody that's here. Do y'all know I've gone live every day this week from Monday to Friday? I have gone live, okay? And I appreciate everybody who joins the channel, who donates. That really helps me want to do these streams more, you know, because the people are investing in what I'm doing, you know. Appreciate that. Nick, say you like the videos. Well, shout out to everybody else here. Appreciate it. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and get shout out to everybody that's here early. K Nicole was good. Marlon, Edwin, Vern 85, Chris G, H22, Sparks, Watchlighter, Darlene, Frantonio, Brittany B, Gemini, Marco, Nick, Vicos, see True, Amani, Keith, Renee. Okay, I think that's everybody that's here so far. Make sure y'all like the stream. Hopefully you follow me if you have other social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, to get notifications when I post videos or go live. Because if you're not getting them from YouTube, if you're on those other platforms, I will definitely post something to let you know that I'm live. Now, that's if you care, because some people probably don't. You know, they probably don't care. They'll show up when they want to show up, but then they'll get upset when you take the stream down. They'll get upset when you take the stream down. But we are here live. We're going to talk about Damon Dash clearing up his child support situation. And, you know, he was actually, and according to the TMZ article I just read before I went live, he went to New York to pay his debt, and that's when he was, arrested and escorted to, pay the rest of his debt, because he went to clear off $1 million in one situation. Then he went to go pay the rest off. I don't know if that was really necessary, but maybe they wanted to ensure he didn't leave, because trust and believe, that child support money goes to the state before it goes to your baby's mama. So they're going to make sure they get you to pay that money, because you should already know where it's going, and it is not going directly to your baby mother. All right, so make sure y'all like the stream if you haven't already. I don't know how long I'm gonna be live today, because again, I normally don't stream 5 days in a row. This is something new, but I'm probably not gonna be streaming tomorrow, and probably not Sunday either. So why not? Escort them to the ATM. Now they escort him to a different precinct to pay off the debts of one of his baby's mothers, or ex-wife, I believe. It didn't specify which, but he paid over $1 million to clear it. That's how much it costs. Back child support, man. They gonna get their money one way or the other, man. And I don't think Damon was really gonna spend time in jail. Damon had the money. He just didn't want to give it to them. He was gonna give it to them when he felt like it. But he's not making the same amount of money he used to. But I want to speak on something else first. Okay? I want to speak on something else first. I came across this picture of Meagan Good. She was on, I believe, The Real Haters, hating on content creators. Mad because no one cares about their show and no one cares about their opinions. Just because you were handpicked by a network doesn't mean people care about your opinions. But anyway, where is that picture? Meagan Good was on the show, right? And she looks like she been bleaching the shit out of her skin. And no, it wasn't lighting. I knew something was wrong with her when she was wearing a dog collar for Khloe Kardashian. I knew something was wrong. I knew something mentally was messed up. Them chicks in Cali, man, they get mentally screwed up. They get mentally screwed up to the point to where they want to lighten their skin because they think it's going to make them more attractive. Yes, I'm here. Hold on, let me get this picture. I saw this picture of Meagan Good, man. I'm like, wow. That's Meagan Good looking like Sammy Sosa's sister, using the same stuff he's using, That's how she looks, man. Can anybody get in her ear and tell her, what's good, Lisa? I see you in the chat. Edward, what's going on? This ain't no lighting. This is somebody who clearly does not love herself. People want to blame the husband. No, this is who she is. Do y'all not understand that years and years of programming and self-hate will always manifest itself eventually? She does. See, y'all gotta understand, Meagan Good was a it girl for a while. Like, she was in a lot of films as like the girlfriend, or, kind of like as a sex symbol. But that's sad. And some people say that she doesn't even have eyebrows. They're saying that, those eyebrows were implanted in her, Something is mentally wrong with these women. And people can blame men all they want to. But the proof is in how they look and how they feel about themselves. This is why you see these women get with non-black men, because they think it's going to boost their self-esteem. But when they feel the same way they felt before then, they feel like they feel a sense of jadedness. You know, they feel angered because they don't feel any better about themselves. How do you go from how she used to look 6-7 years ago, even 4 years ago, to this? How do you get from one extreme to another? Like how? You're married. What exactly are you searching for? What is Meagan Good searching for? To look like that. And she looks actually lighter than she looked on those pictures that surfaced a while back. What's good, Miranda? Her husband he needs to say something, because something's wrong with your wife, bro. Your wife don't love herself. Your wife don't love herself. Why do you think that black men get criticized for choosing light-skinned women? Not even necessarily like white women. It's light-skinned women. There's some envy there, especially if she light-skinned with good hair. Let a female be light-skinned with good hair, dating one of these brothers who's dark-skinned, you know, athletic, got his shit together. You know what I'm saying? That chick is going to feel all kinds of hate. And let me tell you something, man. Truth be told, white movies and TV shows they will cast a dark-skinned woman. Usually they're casting more dark-skinned women from Africa. You know why? Because these women in America are bleaching. These actresses are lightening their skin. And because those actresses are lightening their skin, these, Hollywood producers are going and getting actresses from the UK, from Africa, who still have those African features, but that really, really dark skin. Look at the actress they got to play Harriet Tubman. Now, she mentally may be screwed up, but she ain't screwed up to the point to where she is bleaching her moneymaker. What is getting her those opportunities is her dark skin. That's why they're getting African women to play black American women. That's one of the reasons, because you got a lot of these Americanized women who are lightening their skin. Yeah, Meagan Good has gotten a lot of roles in Hollywood. She still continues to get roles. I just think that there's a mental instability that's going on. No, the actress that played Harriet Tubman, she's from the UK, but I believe she's like second generation African, if I'm not mistaken. No, she might be first generation, but I believe she grew up in the UK, if I'm not mistaken, because she has an accent. She has like an accent. So I believe she was probably born there, kind of like Lupita Nyong'o, you know? But I just wanted to speak on that, you know? This is weird, man. Like, really? You got to bleach your skin? Why don't you find some self-love? All these self-help gurus, all these life coaches you could go and talk to, You know, all these people you can go and talk to. You go and lighten your skin for what? So you can be made fun of? Because that's what's going to happen. But this stream is not about Meagan Good. I think I've already done a stream about her. Y'all can go and check it out. We're going to talk about Dame Dash. I just want to give y'all a little warm up of what I'm going to be discussing in this show. All right. Now let's talk about Dame. All right. Now Dame, as we know, was busted for unpaid support. Now this was according to TMZ. This was actually from 2 days ago. Dame Dash just got picked up by cops for failing to pay 2 of his baby mama's overdue support. But luckily for him, he was able to walk free shortly after the bust. The hip-hop mogul, who says he recently fallen into dire straits with money, was arrested Wednesday in NYC after attempting to clear up 2 different warrants in his name for unpaid support, though a judge says he owes Rachel Roy and Cindy Morales. Dame got 2 daughters with the former and a son with the latter. Earlier this year, it was revealed he owed nearly $400,000 to both women, but he hadn't paid up yet. He told us at the time he would, but it appeared he hadn't yet, and those debts have since ballooned. Fast forward to Wednesday when Dame went to the city to try to take care of both warrants. The guy himself tells us he popped into a Manhattan courthouse, paid off about $1 million to clear 1 warrant, and then tried going to another courthouse to deal with the other one. Thing is, Dame says as soon as he stepped out of the courtroom to head to the other place, cops were all over him. About 7 deputies were told. They cuffed him and processed him, and Dame says the officers then escorted him to the Bronx to take care of the rest of his tab. All in all, we're told Dame ended up cashing out over $1 million to clear his name. Dame tells us the deputies he dealt with were incredibly kind and cooperative with him. While it may suck that he got busted for support, at least he finally has taken care of it. Well, that's a good thing. Yeah, you don't want to have to deal with these people because they're going to come after you until you pay them. You know? What's good, Philippi? Make sure y'all like the stream. I think he was withholding money. And also, you got to understand, too, Damon's money is tied up in all these different types of investments. I believe that some has worked and some hasn't, you know? And I think that he didn't want to pay them. I think he feels some type of way about the both of them. But at the end of the day, we are in America, and these support laws are not in your favor, Dame. I think they wanted you to get a taste of what it's going to be if you don't pay. And I think that they said, you know what, man, we got to put him in cuffs. We got to put him in cuffs. We need him to know this is serious, because I don't think they thought that he was taking this situation seriously. You know? And you can't be out here playing with these courts like that, especially if you're a black man and you've been in the industry and you're the type of guy Dame is. You got baby mama's ex-wife. So we really have to look at the fact that they knew he had money on the side, and they wanted to make sure. That's why they sent the deputies to go get him, to make sure he paid off all of it. And people got to understand, man, it's going to be against him that he has to go to New York to do this, because, it's very expensive to live in New York, and they take that into consideration when it comes to these support debts, But I just want to know from the exes, like, even though he should be taking care of his kids. Wouldn't it be better if he took care of his kids without having to go through the courts? I don't think Dame would not want to take care of his kids. I think most fathers, if not all fathers, would want to take care of their kids. But they don't want to have to be mandatory that they have to go to court to pay the courts who are going to take their piece of it and then give it to you. You know, I just don't think men want to deal with that, man. Now, I don't know how the relationships were with them. We've heard some things about Rachel Roy. They may be true, you know, may not. But he didn't want to pay him. Yeah, Dame has done some moving around. Dame has definitely done some moving around. Dame is definitely, because I think Dame didn't want to be around them because he knows that they just see him as somebody to live off of. You know, who wants to be a guy whose people are living off of you, you know? And you know that's what it is. I mean, you care about your kids, absolutely. But you understand those women only see you as something, you know, to be lived off of. And he says, you know what, if I'm going to be taking care of these women, I don't want to live in the same city as them. So I can understand that. You know, you want a new scenery. Sometimes you need new scenery. You know, he's been in New York for a long time. I wouldn't, if I was him, I wouldn't have necessarily went to California, you know. But hey, all these guys, these big shots, they want to go and live in California for whatever reason, you know. But I want to go someplace where I deal with less taxes, especially if I'm rich. And the quality of life is better, you know. What's good, Raina? I see you. Lee Spill, shout out to you. New person in the chat. Shout out to all the new people that are listening, man. I like when new people that I've never seen before here. Maybe you've been here before, and I don't know. But, you know. But yeah, Dame was hiding money. Dame was he is, you know, considerably low as far as the type of money he had before. That's probably why him and Rachel Roy aren't together no more. But because he's not making that type of money no more, and his lifestyle is different, you know, he's clearing debts. And you never want to be an older man. I'm not saying Dame is old, but he's older than he was 20 years ago. You don't want to be a guy who's clearing debt. You know, you don't want to be a guy who's paying off support here, support there. You know, you want to be able to have, you know, you want to be able to retire early. You want to be able to enjoy your latter years. You want to be able to do the things you love, make money, you know, not clearing debt, you know. Unfortunately, these guys get to a situation where they're clearing debt at an old age, you know. Yeah, we on, Renee. You don't hear me? Shout out to Chuzzy. I'm at work right now, but I'm just popping in. Appreciate that, Chuzzy. Shout out to everybody at work that's tuning in. Now, the thing with Dame is that Dame is not a dumb guy at all. I think Dame has some very good savvy when it comes to the industry, when it comes to business. But again, just like I said last night, you know, I wouldn't go to Dame if I'm looking to invest my money. And I said this last night. I don't think I'm going to Dame first, second, or third. I'm probably going to go to Nas, you know, or Shaq, because they have proven success. They've had, especially Shaq, had a lot of success when it comes to investing. Calculated risks, you know. But it doesn't mean that Dame doesn't offer good real life advice, that he doesn't understand the industry, if that's what you want to be a part of, you know. And I said this about Nas, you know, he could probably make good money just going around the country speaking, you know, giving, you know, advice on the industry, because there's a lot of people out there that want to be in the industry. There's a lot of people who want to be a part of it. You can speak to those people, give them advice, really, you know, put them up on game, you know. And one of the things that he probably could tell them, one thing that I think Dame can really tell a lot of young men is to avoid certain type of women. Avoid women who are with you because of who you are and what you have. You know, like you got particular females who will tell you that will tell other women that they should date a man strictly because of his money. Whenever you hear that about a woman who's with you because of your money, you don't need to go nowhere near her. Because once that relationship goes south, she looking to get a payout and be out. Okay? What's good, Sean? I was about to say. The bill went off for cheating and leaving her for a year. I think she could be very bitter. Miranda, it really wouldn't surprise me. When women go after dudes, look at Jesse Williams' ex-wife, the actor. The actor Jesse Williams, right? Jesse Williams' wife is still going after him for more and more spousal support. She want $100,000 a month. Next thing you know, she gonna want $300,000 a month. Plus, she wants a big payout, full custody. I mean, you talk about bitter. That's bitter. When she wants to financially drain you, she wants to take your kids away from you, just have you as miserable as she is. Because she was not able to be successful and you were. So you do have situations like that. But those are L's that guys got to eat, because that's the only way you learn not to make them again. But I just find it very interesting that you have women who still in 2019, when they talk about they're independent, they don't need men for anything, female empowerment. How many female empowerment conferences have been promoted on your Facebook timeline? How many female empowerment conferences have you seen on your Instagram? And these chicks still talking about getting a rich man and living off a rich man and going after him for support. But what about all these empowerment settings, that y'all go to? What happened to all that empowerment? Did it go away when you realized that you did not have the drive and the commitment to be successful? Did you realize that it was a lot more hard work to really build? Because it is hard work, but men understand that 5 years down the road, 10 years down the road, I'm going to be able to retire early. I'm going to be able to move to Florida and get me a nice, huge house, preferably a beach house. I can play golf and, go on vacations overseas, date very attractive women. That's the lifestyle I see for myself when I get to my 40s. Not working and paying to take care of a woman who don't want to take care of herself. And you have women who don't have that type of vision. They're just looking at the right now. How can I better myself right now? I'm going to get a rich guy. Okay, you get a rich guy. Is that guy going to marry you? Yes, these rich dudes will marry some of these women, but they're going to make sure that they're not choosing the wrong type of woman, because they probably have been divorced 2 or 3 times. This is a situation where it's a whole lot of hypocrisy. You talk about being independent. You talk about how you don't need nobody to take care of you. But because you can't build anything, you had help building what you have now, you're still going to go back to the well because you're still thirsty for somebody else's money, But shout out to everybody that's here. I think I said all I need to say. Give me a minute. I'm going to put the phone lines up and y'all can call in. But I myself, when I seek to be successful as a man, I'm going to look to other successful people. Doesn't matter what their race are, doesn't matter what their political leanings are. If I see a successful person, I'm going to want to get advice from that person and even see what works for them and see if it will work for me. I'm one of those type of people. I'm not one of those type of people that will follow somebody just because other people follow them and support them or want to listen to them, because I noticed that too, you know? But I just think that nowadays, women will say one thing and do another when it comes to financial stability. Hold on a second. Let's see. Get this up. All right. Just give me 1 second. And if I can't get this phone lines working, then I'll just skip it. I may just skip it. Okay. Let's see. If you already know the number, you just call in. I know y'all got it on speed dial. Oh, Jay, I like to hear your commentary. Oh no, I'm still gonna speak, but I just want to have more people call in. Not more, but have some people call in while speaking about this topic. That's all. Patricia, you call in. The lines are open. Let's see. What else I can cover? Dame did help her get her a better foothold in the fashion industry. If she would have been doing good in that, she wouldn't be coming after Dame for money. It just seemed to me that these women just don't like these guys. So when they break up with them, they try to like destroy them because they never liked them anyway. That's how it seemed to me. You know, that's just how it seems to me. It just seems that these women never liked these guys in the first place. And when they lead a relationship, they feel like they're owed something. They feel like they're owed something. That's that sense of entitlement that they feel like they're owed something. Nobody's gonna call in, then that'll be it. Cause this stream is not gonna be long anyway. Got some stuff I gotta take care of. But I mainly just want to come speak on this Dame Dash situation. By damn, now the phone lines are gone. But like I said, I just want to speak on this Dame Dash situation and really give my take on it. But make sure y'all like the stream. I will keep this up. All right. Shout out to Raiders 48 Gates. I appreciate it, man. So you like to listen, okay. So, yeah, man, that's it for me. I'm going to go ahead and go. All right. But if you need to contact me, the email is in the description. Social media is in the description as well. Right below the title. To send me topics, you know. And, all right, people, y'all have a good one. I'll see y'all on the next stream, which will probably be Monday for the most part. And y'all take care and have a good rest of your weekend, all right?